So the plan today really is to clean the underneath of the sink, the bottom here, but while I'm at it, I am going to actually clean the sink itself. It's free of dishes, but we have some soap, scum, and different spills. It's just been a while, and so I want to give that a good scrub. Here under the sink is the real problem. We only keep a few things under here, but it does get dirty every so often because we keep our trash, and so we're always bringing in gross things into this area. And we also keep our recycling. So I'm going to be taking everything out, wiping down. You can see right here it gets really dirty, a lot of stains and crumbs. Some of my cleaning supplies need to be decluttered, and I will show you what I do in the end and how I stay organized and clutter free with just a few products under here. You can see we've got splashes, an old command hook. I was trying something out and I didn't like the way it worked out, so I'm gonna take that off. As a bonus, I do want to attack this dishwasher. I like to wipe my stainless steel fairly often, once a week ideally. But I have been so dissatisfied with all the stainless steel products I've seen and tried, so I have a hack that I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison of today, and hopefully that works out. So let's get started cleaning the sink area. The last thing I'm going to add back is my small cleaning caddy. Let's take a look at what's in here. So in this caddy, I have a couple of multi-purpose surface sprays. Both of these are the exact same thing by now. I've used the original product and now it's just water vinegar. So I only need one of those. So I'm going to combine those into here. This is empty. I like to refill this with my own Dr. Bronner's, but I do that upstairs, so that can leave. I have a granite spray that I use on occasion, which will stay. I'm decluttering this. I did not like it. It didn't work for me, and I'll show you something that worked much better. So really, just these two things will go back in, and I am going to add something else that's not here. I'm going to add some baking soda so that I can clean my sink more easily. While I go find the baking soda, I am going to get this in the sink because it also needs to be cleaned. This, by the way, was an Aldi find. I saw a couple of YouTubers talk about finding it there, and so I rushed out and I was lucky enough to find two there for a great price. So into this wonderfully cleaned Lazy Susan with a tall lip. I love that it has a tall lip because the products don't fall out as much as they would if it were just a regular Lazy Susan, although that can work too. And here is an upcycled sesame seed container. I love it because it's plastic. I used a Parmesan cheese one once, but it was glass. I got it from Dollar Tree and it was heavy. So this is nice plastic container. I put baking soda in here and then I can just sprinkle it out into my sink. I'm gonna keep this under my sink instead of in my cleaning caddy because I've been wanting to clean my sink more often, and just the act of going to my cleaning caddy is enough of an obstacle to prevent me from doing it. So now I have one less excuse. And I am going to make a label with my label maker I purchased a while back on Amazon. If you are like me, your mother might have one of these in her office from way back in the 80s. Otherwise, you can just buy this from Amazon, brand new. One more hidden organizational piece to see up here is this tension rod. This is something my husband and I came up with. We like to hang our little scouring pad and our sponge to dry. So after we wring it out really well, we'll just clip it straight up and it will dry here under the sink, and we don't have to have it on display all the time. It's just a personal preference, but we don't like to see these things, so having them hang here works great for us. Now let's go and clean the actual sink since I've made a mess of it. So let's go over here to this dishwasher I mentioned earlier. Hopefully you can see there are a lot of streak marks. It's pretty filthy and it's time to clean it. So I'm going to clean one side with a stainless steel product and the other with vinegar and olive oil, and we will try our best with this glare to see which side looks better. I hope you can see the difference. Over here was the stainless steel product. There's like water spots, smudges, streaks. There's a big streak right here. Down here, it's kind of a mess. You see that like discoloration look? Now over here, I see nothing. It is just a glare from the light. It's shiny. It did take quite a bit more muscle grease, but that's free and I have it. So I am pleased to not have to buy a product, save my money, save some space because I already have vinegar and olive oil in my kitchen for cooking needs. Plus it's like a green type of cleaner. I don't know what type of chemicals are in the air every time I use stuff like that. I feel a little bit guilty, so I'm happy to be done with it. I am going to do the rest of this now correctly with my DIY product.